Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6, continuing our Deity run with Gaul here. And we are pushing for some sort of culture victory just because, why not? I think domination is technically the best for Ambiorix, but I've done a lot of domination games, so I want to try to do a culture game, even if it's a little bit harder, although he's still pretty good at it. He still has some good bonuses towards it, but maybe not necessarily his best choice overall, so should be a good enough challenge. But I do think we're in a pretty good start with, I would like a little bit more production probably on this start, but overall, I mean, we're going to be able to fill out and make a lot of cities here really close together, so hopefully it works out for us, but I guess we'll see. What was I going to say? So we're waiting on some of our settlers to get spread out. We got you moving down to there. Don't I have another one coming out somewhere? Oh my goodness, what was the plan? There was a plan, and I forgot to watch the last video. Oh, there was something else that I was going to do with settlers, wasn't it? Was I going to buy another settler? Okay, you're building a settler, and I know you've got the bonus to where settlers do not take population. I think, are we going to buy one there? I could have sworn there was one more plan to get one more settler out somewhere. I should have watched my last video. I apologize. So if I don't do it the way I said I was going to do it, my apologies. It's been a busy week, and I just jumped right into this because I was like, okay, I got some time. Let's get into it. Let's get some videos recorded. And I usually check what I was left off at so that I can remember. But oh well, it'll be all right. One build left. Obviously, we would love to hook up the iron at some point. I'm assuming you're going to grow over there in 6 turns anyway. We're just going to set you up there just to make sure we can get the iron coming in as soon as we get it. Even if I don't use it myself, I probably wouldn't mind trading it with Congo. He's far enough away that it would not be a problem at all to give him some iron. He's not going to be coming after me anytime soon. All right, are we going to settle on the cows? I think that was the plan. I should have marked these. I know I should have. Because I think if we settle on the cows, weren't there 2 more spots that we could settle? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. In fact, I will go ahead and mark these. Add attack. Put a city there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 probably. No, here. And a city there. That gives us the most cities possible. Now, it could be arguable that reducing the number of cities and just making better cities is a better move. But I think for what we're wanting to do, I think having more cities is actually going to be the right move. And I think this is going to be okay. Is there any other tile that we could put this one on over here to still be useful? 1, 2, 3. I mean, we could put it on any of these 3 tiles. Yeah, any of these 3 tiles over here would be fine. I think I'm kind of okay with settling on the cows, mostly because it's going to be next to the river right away. And I don't think we're going to need all the cows over here anyway. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Let's just settle here. And move on with our lives. Get our builder right away. We could actually go ahead and set up the other cows immediately. Does give us 3 food and 1 production in the city to start with. So it's going to be able to grow really, really quickly, which is always a good thing. What do I want you to work on first? Housing is actually going to be okay. So we'll start with the monument like we have been in some of the other cities and go with that. Probably should be using the tax a little bit more to figure out where some of these other tile placements should be. Just kind of waiting to see if once I settle on my cities to kind of see what things looked like and where we can get some good adjacencies and things like that. Most likely we're going to want to make this like a science center, put a campus here somewhere, because we're still going to need science, obviously. That's not something we can completely ignore, even if we're going culture. Yes, I'll take your delegation, my friend. She's not denouncing me anymore. Although I'm sure that's only temporary. Yeah, I mean, a mine here, I think, is the right move. Give this city a little bit of production boost. We're at 5. I mean, we can buy a settler at some point, but it is not going to be cheap. It's probably, is it better just to continue building the settlers? Because we need 2 more, right? We need that one, and then we need 1 more after that, and I think that'll be our cap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll be 10 cities. That's 10 cities. Honestly, before what, turn 125? That's more than I usually get. I usually only set around 6 to 8 cities, unless I start taking them from other people. Obviously, if I start going on the war path, then it can change a little bit. But usually, just my own building, I don't usually build that many cities. Just because you don't need to. Most of the time, you don't need that many cities to be successful in this game. A little culture bombing. Once we get this, we'll be able to put the mine here, and that should culture bomb the rest of this stuff. That'll be useful. I mean, the culture bombing's nice to have in this situation. Not critical, because we're eventually going to get all these tiles anyway, because it's all within our own territory. But it is a cool feature. I do like the Vec feature, and it's definitely going to help us work, maybe the key, targeted spots. Japan is an interesting opponent. Japan can go just about any victory, can't they? Am I remembering them correctly? Japan. It's been a while. Man, I have not seen Japan in a game in a very long time. Obviously, we've got all districts receive an additional standard adjacency bonus, which helps, again, all districts. So there's that. The electronics factor does give more culture and also gives production. Oh, sorry. The production, I think, is standard, so that's never mind. But 4 culture to the city after researching electricity technology. So obviously, cultural will be good for him. And the fact that he's going to be prioritizing these over just about anything else means that he will have production, which some other nations, civilizations might not prioritize the factories and stuff like that. Also, he gives, that's right, he has the combat bonus for being next to the coast. He builds encampments, holy sites, and theater square districts in half the time. No damage from hurricanes. He likes cultures that are strong, military, and have faith in culture output. I mean, he's going to like us mostly, I think. And then what was the other thing that he has? Oh, he's got the samurai, which is stronger on the coast, right? So he could be another strong culture opponent, to be honest. Now, whether or not the AI plays Japan culturally, I honestly don't know. But I think it could be pretty strong. I mean, I really don't want to trade with you. But at the same time, I kind of want to take your money anyway. So we will go ahead and agree with both these deals. Any luxuries I can grab? None that I can see. Any strategic resources I can give away? None to you. I will definitely give Japan some stuff. Because Japan, I'm not even remotely concerned about. You, I'm not gonna help you build up at all. Iron, same thing. I'll give Japan some iron. Nothing for you, and that should be it for now. So a little bit of gold coming in. That will be useful. All right, monument is done here. We do want to get the harbors out. I mean, is that technically the first thing we should get? Probably not, but I've always liked getting the trade routes out as soon as possible. And I feel like that's just going to be something, a pattern that I continue with. Right, wrong, or indifferent. I mean, neither one of these spots gives me an adjacency to a district. Oh, we don't have adjacency to districts anyway, so never mind. It doesn't matter. Here we go. This is going to be weird. I am going to have to use pins and things because it's going to be weird to figure out bonuses and stuff with this guy. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just build it. Since it's +1 either way, if I build it here, it might be something I could build there. Like a wonder or something like that, right? I can't remember the exact rules of all the wonders. Are you grown here yet? 2 more turns. And you've got 1 build left. We come out here and pop this to get a little bit more of a boost to our territory here. Or we could just come hook up the horses. Have more horses. I mean, do we need more horses coming in? I'm going to hook this up. Just go ahead and culture bomb where we can. Might as well take advantage of all we can. Let's swap off recorded history. No, we're not going to swap off recorded history. Unlikely to have 2 districts, 2 campus districts before that needs to be completed no matter what we do. We will eventually have a couple because I do want to get a couple, but I don't think there will be a couple before that needs to be completed. All right. Hello, barbarians. All right, and what is it we need to get? Construction? Yeah, construction for the other thing. Just waiting for a boost. Oh, from building a watermill. Well, we could do that. Let's go get apprenticeship. Wait, no, what's the thing that I get from apprenticeship? That's not the one I get for free. Okay, yeah. We don't need apprenticeship. Stay away from apprenticeship. Surprised we're not building one of those yet. Monument is done here. Oh, you got that. Let's pop this. Actually, be a really good culture bomb. A bunch of tiles. I mean, I do want to get one of these at some point. Do also still, I can't put the campus there. Never mind, because of the I can't put it next to the city. That is such a weird, hard to work around in my brain restriction. Housing's okay for a little bit longer. I do want to get a watermill somewhere. It doesn't have to be here. Although the sooner I get it, the sooner I can move on with things. Probably a place that has some bonus resources, though. Which would be... Nowhere has a bonus resource improved by farms? Nowhere. We don't have any wheat or anything. Okay, well, never mind. That's kind of irrelevant. All right, I want to get one out, and that's fine. That's just the first place that popped up, so we might as well put it there. Keep expanding some borders here. Got a couple new deals, looks like. Iron to you for sure. And then horses. No. All right, that's that. We need one more archer to get a boost for something else, which we can work on shortly. Three envoys. Well, we can get up to 6, which at least gets me, well, nothing, because it doesn't really help me that much. I mean, I do still want to get this city to my side of things. Or this city-state, I should say. But, it doesn't really help me. I'm going to hold on to it for right now. We can always put it out there later. But for right now, it's not really going to be useful to me. All right, here's one settler, I should say. Military's not terrible. Definitely a little bit behind Japan, which we got to be careful of. Any policies I want to change to? I mean, if I want to get one more settler out, we got to leave this one in here. Honestly, I don't think I change anything. I think I leave it all basically the same as it is for right now. At least until we get that last settler out. I guess we're going to finish this one because there is nothing else for me to go after until I unlock that. It's unfortunate, but that's all right. Life goes on. All right, settler's done. I guess we just roll into the final settler. Just be done with it and check the box and move on with our lives. All right. I really want to get Amani up so we can get that city-state. I'll go with this route. I don't know that we need their Lex resource, but we will... What is their luxury resource? They don't have one? Is it supposed to be to the tobacco? It's got to be the tobacco, which we're actually about to get here in a moment, in 6 turns. All right, settler. I guess it doesn't really matter which one you go to first. I mean, you're saying there, up there. I still think this one's okay, and down here. So we'll just go to the far one first. I mean, I'm okay with giving you some iron, even though it will help you get samurai, I assume. But I don't think... I mean, to be fair, he could be one of the guys that could invade me by the sea and be problematic, but I'm not super concerned right now. Probably should be. What were the new ones we just picked up? We picked up this one +1 housing, which we don't need right this second. Is that the only one? I thought there was one more. All right. Oh, no, I see it now. Got the arena, the Coliseum, and the entertainment complex. Honestly, neither one of these is probably going to happen anytime soon, if ever. I'll go for the defensive tactics because it opens up stuff in the middle, but I'm not expecting either of those to come to fruition. All right, so not really much for you to do. Like, at all. I mean, getting walls at some point will give us some tourism. So it's not a lot, but it's something, right? So it wouldn't be a bad idea to get walls in all of our cities to help with a little bit of extra tourism. I would also like to get another archer out. 20 turns on an archer is pretty painful. This guy needs some... You know what this guy needs? This guy needs a builder. That's a lot of turns too. All right, we're going to start working on ancient walls. Just because the only thing that's like some relevant amount of time. But we'll have to come back to the builder question things. You. Typically want to get a commercial hub out pretty quickly as well. Such a weird restriction. Put one here, I could... Well, I guess again, it doesn't matter because the adjacency doesn't matter. Not a huge fan of having to buy this, but it will pay for itself in 45 turns as soon as we get this thing down. All right, we'll go with that. Really should be getting some Oppidums down. Probably first. I'm probably delaying this way too long. It's just, in my mind, I don't build industrial zones that early. Which is kind of the point, isn't it? All right, let's swap off mathematics. We should be able to build 3 districts, I would hope. Start working on machinery. We are going to get a 3rd archer eventually, somewhere. Not sure where. Oh, I met somebody else. Hong Kong, what do you got? It's not bad, actually. I mean, we're definitely going to take the 1. We'll start with that. All right, finally got our theater square out. I mean, we need to grow, so we probably need to get our housing fixed. Tempted to do a preserve. I feel like maybe we can make it work somehow. Culture bombs adjacent tiles, which doesn't really help us. But it will increase the appeal around us. I'll also just get my Oppidum down somewhere. We're looking on this era. We're still in the Dark Age. We got a lot of turns, but getting the Oppidum down would be a step in the right direction. Actually, no, we're going to knock on an archer real quick, just to get that one done. And we'll come back to the other question momentarily. Your housing's pretty bad. Some of this production is just not... I mean, for a civilization that should have really good production, I'm not doing very good on the production side of things. I really probably should be building an Oppidum in all of these cities right away, shouldn't I? The walls just so we can deal with that guy if he keeps coming back. Not expecting to be a target of declaration of war, so we'll keep defensive tactics rolling.
The 4 building blocks of the universe are fire.
We got our construction boost anyway, so can't go wrong with that, I guess. Let's just get an Oppidum down. I think that's the right move. Head in that direction. I don't know if it really matters. I mean, I guess take whatever bonus we can get and then move on with our day. Oh, now you want me to join a war with you? No, I'm okay with that. Thank you, my friend.
Invincibility lies in the defense. The possibility
Production towards defensive buildings. If we're going to build a few walls out there, might not be a bad idea. Still got the settler coming out. 6 more turns, and then we'll be done. All right, governor title. Let's get you promoted up a bit more. We'll get you to puppeteer here in a bit. Where's the barbarian encampment? I just clicked that button. I was not paying. Where's it this thing? I think it's that thing because I don't see it over here. Don't think we're building an encampment. I mean, I could start working on something else just in case. Really would be surprised if that happens, though. I mean, we're just not going to need it. I mean, we're going to be able to have the ranged attacks from the Oppidum anyway, right? So we just don't need the encampment the same way. Unless we're really planning on, doing the war path. But even then, I think you only need like 1. Hello, Japan. I was going to say England, because that's very England colors. At least what I'm used to being England colors. All right, there's a boost to machinery. I guess I'll just move you up here to help, maybe? I mean, at some point we might want to put them in our cities to help, give our cities a boost of some sort. But for right now, I think this is okay. It's just the problem is I don't know if the Oppidum really should be just like the very first thing we build everywhere. Especially with 0 bonuses, adjacency bonuses. Let's get the granary out to help our housing.
Remember that people break down too, not just machinery.
All right. So we'll drop back and pick up shipbuilding. 2 more turns on our settler. We can actually start upgrading you guys to crossbowmen. Though if I want to do that, I probably will want... do I already have it? Not mercenaries. Probably want mercenaries before we do that. So unless we really feel like it's critical, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I think our military is fine at the moment. Did get our walls down here. I just think we need to get a builder out. Could also get a galley out just because we, a couple of those would be useful. You know what? Let's do the galley. Might even do the same over here, actually. No, we got to get your housing figured out. All right, we do have a couple lumber mill spots. One more turn on our last settler. Well, at least last settler for now. I mean, I don't know if we find an island nearby. We might. You never know. But most likely this will be it. All right, granary is done. At least we can grow a little bit more now. I mean, you at least have a slight campus adjacency bonus. You know what? We're going to have you build a builder to help out Bibrex and some of these other places. All right, last settler is done. Now we can actually focus in on some other things. You actually have a +5 Oppidum. Okay, then. I'd like to chop that first, though. So let's get us a builder out here as well. And settler, you're going down there, please. Right, swap off civil service for now. We have a couple farmers, don't we? We got 2 over here. Is that the only ones we've got? Nope, we got 1 there. So we're halfway there. Do still need a couple more. If I culture bomb, I can get the cotton as well hooked up. We are still headed for a dark age at the moment. Don't think there's not going to be a way for us to get to heroic age, unfortunately. It's way too far away, even though we're about to build the Oppidum. We can hold off on the Oppidum, but I just don't know if that's ultimately the right plan, to be honest. Probably keep the gold and science coming in. I mean, I just don't know if there's any... I mean, yeah, I'd love to get some more rows coming through here, but we only have 1 trade route at the moment. Might as well make it the best we can make it. Let's see. Is that the best it can be? Available routes. Yeah, 7 gold is the best. No, not transfer. Make a trade out. There we go. I could swap off shipbuilding now. I mean, we're going to get all of these at some point. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. I'm not sure how I feel, to be honest. I think I'm just not... It's a hard to kind of get my brain wrapped around how Gaul operates with district placement. And so I think I'm really messing up the districts, to be perfectly honest. Probably not building in the right order. Probably not building in the right places. It's a little confusing. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think if I can get any adjacency bonus at all, that's probably a good district to place down. If I don't, then maybe I need to think of something else. You know, that's kind of the plan I'm going with right now, because it's really hard to plan the adjacencies otherwise. So anyway, but I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.